Welcome to lesson 1 of writing an academic essay from start to finish, where we're literally gonna write an essay together from start to finish. In this lesson, Introduction to Essay Writing, we won't be doing much writing just yet. We're gonna talk about what essays are, a little bit of essay history, how to use AI for essay writing. Yeah, we're going to talk about using AI in essay writing. And finally, what skills we learn from essay writing. Make sure you stick around until the end as well, because we're going to be doing a fun activity. All right, it's time to grab a notebook and a pen, hit the subscribe button, and get started, because essays don't write themselves. Or wait, if AI writes an essay, does that count as an essay writing itself? Anyway, let's start with a big question. What is an essay? An academic essay is a structured piece of writing that presents an argument or analysis around a specific topic and is usually backed by research and reasoning. Here are some features of an academic essay. First, we have its purpose. Its purpose, as we agreed, is to argue or explain a point about a topic. Its structure usually includes an introduction, body paragraphs, and a conclusion, which we're going to go in depth into. And that entire essay focuses usually around a thesis statement, which is your central idea or claim that you're making in your essay. From there, you definitely want to have some evidence to support what you're saying, use a formal tone, and demonstrate a certain level of critical thinking. Let's reflect. How might writing an essay be different from simply telling someone your opinion on a topic? Let me know what you think in the comments. Now let's talk about the history of the essay. It all started in the 16th century, where Michel de Montaigne, a French philosopher, published a collection of writings called essays, reflecting on philosophy. In the 17th century, essays took a formal turn. In the 18th and 19th century, we saw the rise of the personal essay, and in the 19th and 20th century, they were used for commentary and creativity. And finally, today, essays are mostly used in academics, which means we gotta write a lot of them. But luckily for us, we have AI. Before we hop into AI and essay writing, did you know that the word essay comes from the French word essayer, which means to try? That's pretty cool. Now we know what it means. Now that we've seen the rise of the use of AI in essay writing, let's talk about what AI can and can't do. AI can act as a brainstorming tool, assist you with research, check grammar, spelling, and style, and assist with the editing process. But it cannot create truly original content, engage in deep critical thinking, guarantee that all the information is correct, and understand or express real human emotion. Sometimes the information that AI provides can even be made up. So yes, we can use AI in essay writing, but we have to be careful about how we use it. Here are some tips for how you can use AI more effectively when you're writing an essay. First, brainstorm your ideas and then use AI to build on those ideas. Second, you can use it to help you analyze your sources. Third, make sure you check the accuracy of anything AI is telling you. And number 4, make sure you personalize your writing tone when you're writing so that it sounds more like you. Because even when you ask AI to write things that sound like a human, it doesn't sound like a human. All right, let's reflect. When it comes to using AI, what are some of your strengths and weaknesses? For example, one of my strengths is I do change the writing tone to my own tone of voice because I just feel more comfortable that way. But one of my weaknesses is that I am still working on trying to make sure that I double check all the information that AI gives me. All right, so we've spoken about what an essay is, the history of essays, AI now in essay writing, and now we're going to answer the big question. Why do we write essays? Well, it turns out there are a lot of valuable skills that come out of essay writing, although maybe we write too many of them, but there are valuable skills that come out of essay writing. Here are some of the skills, how we use them in essay writing, and how they can be transferred to real-life applications. We learn critical thinking by analyzing arguments and evidence, which helps us make decisions and spot fake media. We learn research by gathering and synthesizing credible sources, which helps us compare perspectives and form opinions. We learn communication because we have to structure our ideas clearly. This helps us in interviews, making pitches, teaching. We learn time management because we have to plan steps and meet deadlines, which helps us with juggling work, personal projects, life tasks. We learn argumentation because we have to defend our ideas with logic and evidence, which helps us become better at debates and negotiations. We learn attention to detail because we have to edit the essay, which helps us spot errors, improve our work, revise drafts, and no matter what we're working on. We learn writing because we have to express our ideas clearly and concisely, which helps us in general writing, like emails, texts, messages. And finally, we learn creativity because we have to come up with unique perspectives and examples, which helps us with innovating and brainstorming new ideas no matter what we are doing. These are critical skills that can be used in many areas of your life outside of essay writing. Yes, there are other ways to learn these skills, but essay writing does help us learn them. We're going to end this lesson with a quick activity for how essay writing skills can be used in real life. First, you want to choose a profession, any profession, like a scientist, a journalist, or a marketer. Then imagine yourself in the role. How are you using your essay writing skills, and how would you use AI to assist you? And then complete this table with your response. You're going to put your profession, any essay writing skills that you're going to be using, and how you're going to be using AI. You can pause now to jot down your ideas or leave them in the comments, and then we'll cover a quick example. There are actually 2 examples here for journalist and doctor, but I'm going to cover the one for doctor because it's less writing focused. If I was a doctor, some of the essay writing skills I would use would include communication, writing, and argumentation. I would use communication to explain concepts to my patients. I would use writing to write research papers or case reports if I need to, and I would use my argumentation skills to develop persuasive grants for funding if I need it. For AI use, I would potentially use AI to help me with diagnosing patients, to draft those research papers, case report, proposals, and I would use it to do any administrative tasks that I needed to have completed. That's all for lesson 1 of writing an academic essay from start to finish, but I do want to leave you with an activity that will prepare you for our next lesson, where we're going to cover the types and structure of academic essays. The activity is just a journal entry where you can select an essay from our reading list below called Essays for Exploration and write a quick reflection using these guiding statements. That way you'll have a general idea of what an essay looks like before our next lesson. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you can buy our entire essay bundle, including these slides and additional resources, through the link in our description. If you need some extra support, you can also book a free tutoring consultation. The link is also in the description below. All right, thank you again so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.